What's up, BMW owner or BMW fixer? Today we're going to show you how to do some manifold runner flaps delete. So we're going to blank them. So as you can see, we're going to start by taking the cover, pretty easy, and unplug the MAF sensor, take the pipe off from the intake and remove the air box. Therefore, we're going to start working towards our way to get this manifold out. As you guys can see, I struggle a little bit to take this foam out. They are really a pain in the beep. Now moving forwards, we're going to start by undoing the bolts, remove the rest of the cover off, and now we're going to take the, what is it called, like EGR valve out. We're going to have to unplug the plug for the EGR valve for the throttle body over there, and then work our way on these bolts here through the throttle body, then you can undo the EGR valve. Then once the EGR valve is removed, then we're going to work our way around the manifolds. I then realized that it was a lot easier to me to just remove the throttle body separate, as I would have a lot more movement on the EGR valve itself. So I went ahead and took the 3 bolts from the throttle body, and we will see that it's a lot easier to then remove the EGR valve. Don't forget to remove the vacuum line that goes to the EGR valve. Now we're going to proceed with removing all these 10mm bolts from the manifold all along. And there will be some more on the right side as deep ones. We're going to need the extension and along the deep socket. And just go ahead and get them all along. I'm sorry guys for be watching the back of my head, but that was the best camera placement that I could find. Okay, with all of them removed, it's time to start unplugging all the cables and all the vacuum lines and everything. So you're gonna have on the right corner at the back the boost control valve, and that one needs to be removed. I removed the valve. Personally, I prefer to remove the valve so I don't have to touch any cables or anything like that. And then unplugging that, we're gonna then unplug all the lines. As you guys can see, there was a couple of cables that were stuck in there, and I'll proceed to lift up the manifold and then just undo this clip for this wiring underneath the harness. Okay, the manifold is removed now. You guys can see in red the seals, and on this eBay, came straight from eBay. No, I'm not sponsored by eBay. It came from eBay and it comes with all the seals and the bracket itself for the manifold runners. The manifold runners is the part of the body you guys can see. So on the square part of the manifold, you guys can see there's some little flaps inside of the runner of the intake there. So what we're gonna do is just remove them. So what we're gonna have to go ahead, and I just started by putting all the new seals in it. And then if you guys see, there's gonna be some torch. And you're gonna take one by one the runner and unplug this vacuum valve. And don't forget, when you guys put it back, to block the suction pipe, because you don't want to have any leaks. So I just went ahead and put a screw on it just to block it, and put a little clamp around it to block it properly, and then you guys should be alright. And for now, I'm just taking all the manifold runners through the board, and you guys can see now there's runners coming out. So that is the issue that causes a lot of people. They start leaking air, or they get stuck closed or something like that. So this is all the runners, they'll go in the bin. And we come in with the new blankets with seals. They don't need to be very good quality, they're just there literally just to block it off. So even any part of the eBay, they are absolutely fine. You have no issue because they don't need to be as good as if you're talking about automation or something or turbo or something like that. They just simply blankets. So we went ahead and put them over back, and put all the screws back into them. And now we're gonna just have one seal left. That's the seal that goes into the EGR valve. So we put the new seal as well, and this manifold is ready to go back. So now let's go ahead and put it back, and there we go, it's all back. We just undo exactly everything we've done on the video until so far. You just reverse and do everything again. So we tied all the 10mm bolts all around and tied the deep ones with the extension. Now, oh, here we are. It's a bit tricky to put the nuts back on because it's quite deep and you don't want to lose them to the engine, because when you lose one of them bolts into the engine, it's 100% lost. You cannot find it. It's really dark down there. Sometimes you can recover them with a magnet or anything like that, but yes, it's quite hard to get them. So you just go ahead, tie them all, these deep sockets. And there's one at the ends that you need to be very careful as well how to tie it. Once the manifold is tied, go back and put the turbo controller back. Put all the wiring into the clips. And there's a lot of people, they don't really put the cables back into their place. But there's a reason for the manufacturer to put them there. The reason being is because if you leave the cables loose, hanging around, they are likely to have a lot more movement. And at the end of the day, the metal inside of the cables, to be conductive, it needs to be metal inside. Normally it's copper. And the fact that the copper is going to be bouncing up and down, metal normally breaks by doing too much flexing. Thank you very much, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm out.